Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to a weekly vlog. I decided to start this weekly vlog on a Saturday because today's state relay, so I thought it'd be fun to vlog today because state relays is always so much fun. It's a 40-degree day today. It's a really hot week. My relay is in the middle of the day. I'm going to be getting 10 shades darker today. So it's Saturday morning. I've had honestly such good recovery and sleep this week. If you have been following along this whole year, I've been talking about how rough I've been feeling all year long. This week was our deload week. My recovery this week finally turned a corner and I started sleeping so much better. Everything feels so much better. I am so excited. And I got my period 2 days ago. I have spoken a lot about how like my period this year is the first regular period I've had. I didn't have a period for 7 years when I had anorexia and it took a long time to come back. This year is my first almost regular period. It's my 9th period and it's December. Such a big win, but I swear, I don't know if it's because my body is like changing because it's like going through like the second puberty again. Every time I get my period this year, it's more symptomatic. Like the pain, the swelling, the cramping, the bloating is worse every time. Like it's getting more intense. So yesterday was cooked. I'm still so grateful to have it. So anyway, I'm gonna make myself some brekkie and then take you guys along today and the rest of the week. If you're an OG, you would know that I'm an oat girly. I have made myself some protein oats for brekkie. They look so pretty. I'm gonna show you in the better lighting, but I just wanted to shout out this vanilla sugar cookie, Christmas edition protein from Macromac is slaying so hard in oats at the moment. So I literally just make my oats with Macromac protein powder. I also put the Macromac creatine in my daily creatine dose. Oats is kind of my work brekkie because it's so easy to pack and I've been in my English muffo era, but for pre-race, because it's like 9 and I'm racing in the middle of the day, I wanted to have something with a bit more sustenance than English muffos, and this is obviously just like literally so carby, which is what I need. I probably definitely will still need to have a snack before we race because our race is actually like 1 p.m. Like I'll start warming up around midday, and then I also have been asked to do the 4x1, which is at 5 p.m. 4x4 midday, 4x1 5 p.m. I also have my pod coffee. So my Oaties, we got all my fruit and some Biscoff, which melts and goes so slay. Okay, why is that so pretty though? What the aesthetic. I haven't really been having Biscoff this year. I've been more in the peanut butter grind, but recently was randomly like, I'm gonna have some Biscoff again, and that's what I was vibing. Look at that melt.
As the open 4x4 100 metres is almost ready to go. UWA's A team led by Angel Turner already eating into the stagger, but all eyes are going to be on UWA's A team of stars as Angel Turner is getting ready to pass off to Annie Pfeiffer, and she is going to next pass off to Imogen Russell, and then Curtin. They are in third spot at the moment as UWA's B team is going to pass over. Charging up the back straight, that's Imogen Russell, a 400 metre hurdle specialist, but she's just as good in the 400 flat as Curtin. We're in the bronze medal position, have got about 80 or so metres to try to make up some ground. Just entering into the home straight is Imogen Russell, who will come in with a lead of It'd be close to 100 metres, be about 80 or so metres. And here comes Imogen Russell charging down the home straight, and she will be passing over to Alana Jukic, Paris Olympian and Tokyo World Championship representative. This is the second time we've seen Alana Jukic today. She's able to anchor home UWA to a famous victory with a team full of stars.
Imogen, congratulations. You were part of the team last year. Again, you've done the gold medal. How's the preparation coming in?
It's been really good. This season's been a bit of a slow start, and it's nice that the weather's finally getting hot. It's giving us some Perth track and field vibes.
Now, are you enjoying your 400 metre flat running, or are you still just focusing on the hurdles in the background?
I love the flat, but still hurdles is the priority. We're going to get under a minute this season, maybe 58, so stay tuned for that.
Normally you're throwing up about this time after a 400, so you're clearly getting a lot fitter.
Yeah, I feel like the fitness is a strength, it's a speed that I've got to put a bit of extra work into, so yeah.
Congratulations, 2 years in a row.
It's like 39 degrees. It's almost 3 o'clock and I've got about 40 minutes, a bit less, before I have to be ready to do warm-ups and relay changeover practice for the 4x1. Because it's so hot, me and Michael are just going through the Macca's drive-through, which I've literally not done since I was in primary school with my family, getting like an ice cream after a long road trip. Is that not like a throwback? To get a Coke Zero slushie.
Sorry, mate, was that Coke Zero? Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
You did not want a bar of that.
He doesn't want to be fucking working on a 38-degree Saturday at McDonald's. Required. It is so hot. It's like an awkward time. I can't really eat lunch today because our relay was 1 p.m. and it was delayed by 40 minutes. And then I have the 4x1, so we're just gonna have some snackies, you know? Not gonna lie, it's not hitting the same that water would right now. Like I feel dehydrated, I need water.
You need to be able to scull it.
I was considering asking for an ice cold water actually. This is cooked. It is so hot. And we're, haven't recovered from the 4x4. But I'm actually excited for the 4x1. It'll be good. We have to redeem ourselves from last year. We had a sleigh changeover last year. And then the girl I was changing it to took off so early and we got disqualified.
Disqualified. It was so sad. I was watching it from the other end.
Dude, it was so sad. I was watching it from running at home. I was like, stop!
We gotta redeem ourselves.
I can feel the medal. I can see you on the podium and me taking photos. Let's go, girl!
It's going to be a terrific final. I really can't call it. It's going to be one for the ages. It's back up to you.
So anticipation builds, probably one of the most highly anticipated races of the day. Let's see how it unfolds. UWA reacted well to the gun, and West Track on the outside flying through the first 40 metres. Perth Track and Field away fairly. So too Curtin and then UWA. So the first changeover, it's going to be West Track who get the baton first, and they're moving down the back straight pretty rapidly. In second, it's pretty even. It could just be UWA who's just starting to break the stagger of Curtin on the outside of them, and then Perth Track and Field are back on the inside, and it is going to be a bit of a messy changeover. Unfortunately, Perth Track, West Track won't get the baton around. So it's UWA who has been able to take the lead. Perth Track and Field are in second. Are UWA able to hunt down Perth Track and Field? There's been another baton drop, so UWA can come into the home straight with all their glory, and Annie Pfeiffer is going to anchor UWA home to a 4x1 open victory with a time of 47.42.
I am with the victorious Open senior girls. Outside the medals last year, weren't even in the medal placings. This year, they've come in and taken home the gold. Gee whiz, it's a pretty impressive day. Annie, your second gold for the day. There was absolute carnage going on in the race. Were you noticing any of the batons being dropped or anything like that, or were you just purely focused on your team?
No, I did notice a few batons were getting dropped, so I was hoping that we'd get the baton around without dropping it, and we did, and I think that's what it's all about in the 4x1. So we have Leah, who started. She's a very good starter. Passed the baton to Imogen, who ran into that strong headwind down the back straight, and then passed to Ella, who ran a great bend, and then me to finish off.
And for you, Imogen, is this your first 4x100 metre gold medal?
Yeah, so last year I was in that, our team got DQ'd. So me and Leah did the same change, we nailed it. And then the person I was changing to took off very early, so I was terrified. I was like, I just want to get the baton around. So I was so stoked that we nailed it.
Terrific. No more 6-7s, that's okay.
Thank you.
You don't have to do it. They did really well. You're the champs. It's great to see you guys on top of the podium. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
UWA are the Open Women's Champions.
And your 2025 Open Women's Champions, UWA.
So we randomly just won. So
done a little 4x4, 4x1 state champs and 4x4 state champs. We were like, I don't know, I feel like we were like not favourites this time, but we actually got the banner around, that was all that mattered. Redemption from last year. Woo! 4x1 and 4x4, baby, let's go! I told them. Yeah, and like had faith. Look how pretty the medals are this year too, the colours. Yeah, they're actually really cool, I really want them.
Oh my goodness, I am cooked. Please ignore this background. This is like the fugly stuff we need to deal with spot of the house. It is 6:30. I just got home. Today was absolutely cooked. Like, I think probably 5 hours of like activity because of like warming up, and then all of our races were delayed by almost an hour. So we're just trying to stay warm that whole time, and it's 39 degrees. So on the track it's probably in the 40s, so it was so fucking hot. And then obviously racing, so it's been a day. I'm just so relieved that my shin was okay, because I kind of had a big shin flare of shin splints, and this last week, because it's been recovery week, it's really settled, and I was able to do both relays pain-free, so touch wood that I pull up okay tomorrow. Reflecting on the day, first of all, I'm gonna be so burnt tomorrow. I'm gonna have the most swollen lips because they are on fire right now from sunburn. I am not surprised by this. This is cooked. My ultra human ring, because I started a workout for both of the warm-ups and like the whole time I was racing. Michael, guess what my like total calorie burn is for today right now?
3,600?
4,200.
Oh my goodness.
4,206 calories.
Sure, that means max bomb shot.
Oh, I'd rather something I like though. Like, I don't love a maxi one.
By the way, you look so like sexy right now.
Aww, it's because of like a lot of sun.
But also like the frizzy hair, and then, like the girls just been working hard.
You're such a king. I had to take my hair out because the braids were cooked. I should have ran with it out. 4x4 midday was really delayed. Obviously that was the peak heat of the day. I was pretty upset after because my split wasn't great. I wanted to split like a 55 because I always usually run quicker in a relay and the heat. But it was so hot, like I kind of felt dizzy at the start, and then I was the third leg and our team won by like 100 meters. So we were ahead by so much, it was kind of hard to gauge. I just kind of ran and I didn't run hard enough, and I didn't get lactic. So I felt really shitty because I was like, oh, like it wasn't what I wanted to split. I know it's not a big deal, but I was like upset with it for myself, and we were 3 seconds off the state record, which I know is a lot, but in a 4x4, like we can get there, It's just like, when you're running like 100 meters ahead of people and it's like so hot and you kind of just run, it just wasn't the best. But anyway, and then we had not much time at all before having to warm up again for the 4x1 because of how delayed it was, which also ended up being super delayed. So I was like, I haven't packed food. I thought I'd have time to go home and eat. So me and Michael went and got the frozen Cokes, which was so needed because it's so hot. And then I ended up just getting a Rokeby because I was like, I am not hungry. It's so hot. I feel sick, but I need to have something. And then this ended up not being enough. So before the call room, I was like, we were so delayed. Otherwise it would have been fine, but we were so delayed. And I was like, I'm starting to feel lightheaded. I don't feel good. It's so hot. And then I was going around asking everyone. I was like, does anyone have snacks? And everyone's like, I left my bag here, or blah, blah, blah. And I like went to like the fucking call room lady, and I like put my head through the fence and I was like, have you got food? And this old lady was like, yes. And I was like, can I have some? And she was like, what's the magic word? And I was like, please. I know.
You're gonna be kidding me.
Yeah, and then she brought me a box of lollies and I had some snakes, and that got me through. And then we won our 4x1, which was so exciting because there were some fast teams, but they got DQ'd. Well, the fastest team got DQ'd because... You guys
were ahead of them when they dropped the button as well, mind you.
I was just terrified because last year we got DQ'd. Anyway, so it's been a big day, but like a fun day. Anyway, I think we're just having a chill night in. Is that the plan? I think I need to have a cold shower.
Watching some good places.
I really want an ice bath. I really want to go and get compacts tomorrow again on my calf, which is what I've been doing at the recovery lab all week. My Muffy was such a good little support.
Can I show the vlog something?
No, no one cares about the fucking TV.
Okay, this morning, Dad and I set up some speakers. And these speakers were sitting in Dad's house for a long time. He had no use for them. I bought a secondhand amp off Marketplace. So we got this like 6 speaker set up for like $100, when usually it costs like close to $1,000. Speakers. TV. Anyway, that's all. It's very exciting. Imogen better put this in her vlog.
Do you know what? I'll do it just because you did it so speedily. Good boy. You did good.
Drop a comment if you think that was cool.
Drop a comment if you rate Michael's segments.
Also, a while ago I said in a vlog, Michael's gonna comment on his YouTube channel so you can follow him, and you never did, and someone commented, what's Michael's YouTube?
Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah. So our plan for tonight is flop. Also, he shaved his moustache, so I'm really upset about it. Saturday night in. The camera is not going to do this bowl justice. This is ginormous. I've got a whole bunch of veggies, leftover salmon, egg, rosemary, chili. We're going to chill and watch The Good Place. Yum. Yes. That was so ugly. I didn't like it. I didn't like that either. I didn't like it.
Look at what we are doing right now.
Wide awake is the way that you left me.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. I thought I'd show you guys a little fit check because this dress is a little bit cute. So, it's Sunday. My lips are really sunburned. I'm feeling pretty cooked from yesterday, but okay. So today I have a work lunch. I just want to like be non-verbal, and it's also like another 40-degree day. I'm actually going to go to the recovery lab first because my shins need some TLC after yesterday. A little bit sore, my body is hurting a little bit. This week when I've been doing my recovery week and going to the recovery lab, I have loved using the Compex, which is this like device that you put like pads on whichever muscle group you want to target, and it sends electrical stimulus to that muscle group that helps with recovery. So I feel like that really helped this week. So I'm going to go now and do some Compex. Before my work lunch, when Michael finishes training, I'm trying to get us to go and get Santa photos because we've gone every year that we've been together, so I'm trying to make it a thing. So I just got ready and I was like, I'll just wear my fit for the day and go and do all this stuff and get ready to just go from there, because the lunch I have is like 30 minutes away. It's in Freo. So it's at an Asian fusion place, which hopefully is gonna slay. I love Asian fusion. And hopefully I don't feel as tired by then. Yeah, look, I was in the middle of some crazy dream that was like collab with the Hunger Games as always, had like undertones of Hunger Games survival mode. And then I woke up this morning when Michael was making his breakfast before training because he like dropped a spoon or something, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. I did have a good sleep, even though I feel like it wasn't long enough. Anyway, that is gonna be Sunday, so let's go get after it. I'm back. I got this cute new little LSKD shoulder bag, which I just thought I'd show you because LSKD has some really cute like accessories and some not really activewear stuff. So I'm gonna take her today. Just put my phone and essentials in. Do it casual, do it fancy if you wish. Oh, there's a little pocket on the front. I feel like that's a handy little phone pocket. LSKD discount code is always linked below. Makes me way too sleepy. Got the track to myself. How freaking good. It's like 40 degrees and I've just done my warm up and set out 10 flights of hurdles, which was a fucking warm up in itself. Set up and pack up for 4 hurdles. If you know, you know. It is so freaking hot,
but real still, so the conditions are very good for full hurdling. I'm just gonna hope I'm in frame because obviously I can't see myself. So I have a solo hurdle session today because I'm planning to do my full hurdle season opener this Friday. So just had to shuffle around my training week a little bit. So I've done my full warm up. It's hot. I had to modify the warm up a little bit because my shin's a bit angry. So I don't know if I get through my whole session, but I'm meant to have 2 sets of broken 4 hurdles and then some 200s. It's start to hurdle 7, 90 seconds, and then 7 to finish. So like a broken 4 hurdles. My goal is to get through 1 of those, honestly. I want to do 2 if I'm in no pain, but I know if I do too much, it'll blow up. I'm just gonna focus on nailing my stride pattern and just feeling good and confident. That's what I want to try and do. I'm gonna try to go 16s. Let's go. I'm gonna take a full recovery and then try to do another one. It's just so hot. So aware that I look like an absolute weirdo. If you have trained at WA track on a 40-degree day with no wind, you would know. Just leaving the track now. I'm just speaking to you guys down here because the sun is a bit cooked over there. Monday in the bank. Just ignore this hair. I'm just cooking a little bit. Okay, you guys are balancing on cold Albert. As I said, today I had a session on my own because I had hurdles, so I had to come to the track. My shin was kind of angry when I was doing my drills, and I did modify my drills a little bit. I'm not surprised that it's flared a bit because it settled throughout my recovery week last week. Then the first session back was state relays. I would just have to see how they pull up and just manage them throughout the week for comp this Friday. Today was so good because I just work from home, have a few telehealth clients, so I just kind of like chilled, did my work, and then did an early session. So now I am done at 6 p.m, which is so nice because usually we're done at like 7:30. So I'm just gonna go home and recover and just have like a chill night, early night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Oh, come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast point of view. Easy when it's always summertime fun. You and I get free attitude. Who cares what the people think?
Happy Tuesday! Today I have my shorter clinic, so I had a later start in the clinic. So this morning I had a hour-long meeting with my manager, just kind of like a recap of the year and goals for next year with work, which was good. And then I had time to get my gym session in and do a bit of PD, like study. Now I just got into the clinic, so I am just preparing for my cases today. I have a full afternoon, and then I do have a home visit tonight, and then my plan is to go to the recovery lab and do complex for my calves to recover tonight. I pulled up okay. I had a great recovery score for my ultrahuman data. As I've mentioned, like I've randomly just had this breakthrough the last week. My lunch is the same as what I've had yesterday. I've just been really loving this like tuna salad. I have added some pumpkin and potato to this one. I mix like a tin of tuna and spring water. I mix it with Farmers Union protein yogurt, just the plain one, and then a bit of either mayo or aioli. I eat like plenty of carbs at all my other snacks and meals, so you know. Mixed leaves, kale and spinach I have today, and then the plain slaw mix, carrot, cabbage, cucumber, cherry tomato, pickles, sauerkraut, pumpkin, some like vinegar dressing, and then the tuna mix. Smash. All right, I'm gonna prepare for the day, but that's kind of gonna be Tuesday, so I'll see you guys when I next see you. Good morning, muffins. Happy hump day. I woke up a little bit cooked today, and I'm in a clinic that's my furthest away, so it's a long day. I just got into clinic and I'm just preparing for the day. I have a full day of clients, and then I go straight from here to training. I am in the clinic room that has my little sloth friend. I'm really tired today, as I said, and I have really mad DOMs from gym yesterday, which is really random because it's the same program. I've not been getting DOMs, but as I kind of mentioned, this week I've had like a breakthrough with recovery. I don't know what it is, but the last kind of almost just under a week, I just finally started to not feel sick. Like I finally just started to not feel run down. Ultra-human recovery, like my HRV has been getting better. My resting heart rate has gone back down to like 45-ish, and it's just like healthy. Like I'm so confused. I'm like, my body for the last few months has been going through something. Like it's constantly elevated. Obviously, like as I said in my previous vlog, everyone is so different, and this is like, I know some people compare to other people. Like if I compared my HRV to other athletes, oh my god, my HRV is so low. But I also know it's like if it's getting higher, even if it's low for someone else, if it's good for me, that's what I'm worried about. So like obviously, if someone has an eating disorder and their heart rate's dropped because of malnutrition, totally unhealthy. But having a reduced heart rate because you're recovering is a good thing. So like even though I feel cooked today, my recovery markers are all really good, and I'm just like, slay, like things are progressing well. So I just need to keep being consistent. I don't know what it is though, because I have been consistent. I did recently in the last kind of month just add a bit more extra, like a couple hundred calories, like not religiously counting, but I just know it's roughly been that much, and I'm thinking that maybe that's contributed. I'm also like, maybe my body has been fighting off something or just recovering post-virus, because I've had a few viruses this year that's just taken a lot longer to like finally like break through. I'm gonna take it and just keep trying to do all the things to stay healthy and recover well. And it's also kind of nice because all the things I'm doing to recover are finally working, because before I was doing everything and just feeling so bad. So grateful for that. So anyway, I'm gonna prepare for my clients for the day. Yeah, chat to you guys whenever I get a chance to chat to you. I am just having my brekkie in clinic. I just have my overnight oats with some Biscoff and banana that I will put on top. I always do overnight oats for work days because I just make it at the start of the week, and it's so easy. It's just oats and the macro protein powder, and I'll just rotate which protein powder I use. And at the moment, this last like 2 weeks, I've been obsessed with it's the Christmas, one of the Christmas special ones, and it's the vanilla sugar cookie. Holy, in oats, yum. There's heaps of sales all throughout December, so if I am posting this around Boxing Day, I'm pretty sure there's a sale. I'll put my link below, and always feel free to use my code. I do get commission, so thank you very much if you do. Lunchtime, I have my tuna salad, same as yesterday, and then I brought some snack time chickpeas to add into it, and I have a nectarine. These chickpeas are the best. Yum. I'm just using my lunch break to finish off notes and just catch up on work. I'm feeling really like just cooked today. This is actually the second last work day before the end of the year and Christmas break, and I'm so glad because I don't know, I'm just feeling like overwhelmed, chaotic. I don't know, I just feel like I need a break.
My little pet toddler, like when you're walking your toddler.
You can mute this, so like it's on your phone. You can... All right, go again, go again. So slay, yes girls, yes, get it for the vlog, yes.
clinic I'm in today. I always get a 7-Eleven coffee on the way because there's one down the street. And today it was so needed. I am so tired. Today is the last clinic day for 2025. I do have a little bit of work and telehealth clients tomorrow, but the last clinic day, she's needed right now. Anyway, I have a full day of clients today, a rest day, so I'm going to the recovery lab after work. And I need all the recovery I can get because it's race day tomorrow. Alright, I've changed up my lunch from the tuna salad this week. Got some boiled eggs, rice, frozen veg, and then some salad veg, and a bit of Nando's Perinaise, and then I've also got a tea. It's been a very, very basic week for all my meals. I drink a lot of tea in clinics when I get the chance because I just need to sip out a little beverage, you know. She smells good. I have had a super busy clinic, so I'm going to quickly eat my lunch. Yesterday, I really struggled with... I couldn't do our session. Like, I did the full warm-up, did a few reps, and had to stop because my shin was so angry. Which is my third track session in a row. Relays on Saturday was a big day, and then I hurdled on Monday, and then my shin was just... So... Even though I've been super tired this week, I'm so happy that I've finally been recovering. My resting heart rate overnight, it went down to 44. It's been at 46 the last few days, but it was like spiking up and staying in the 50s for a few weeks, and I was feeling hooked. So I'm like just so relieved that my body's like, my systems are like chilling out finally and recovering. So I'm gonna finish off my last client's notes and then quickly eat, have a bit of a break, and then I've got the Arvo fully back-to-back as well. Another recovery lab. I don't want to talk too loudly. I've been coming a lot for my calves, as I've mentioned, but today I'm also doing my quads because my DOMS is still there, and obviously I'm racing tomorrow, and it's really helpful for like improving nutrients and blood flow to the muscle for recovery. So I'm currently doing that. If you can tell, this side, it has way more DOMS than this side. And it optimizes the like level of electrical stimulation, and this side you can see is so much more aggressive. So just a recovery day. I got my lane draw for tomorrow, which based on the draft I'm in lane 4, which love that for me. We're at 7:30. I'm just hoping my body feels good for it, and then we'll just have a crack. On Thursday nights we usually have dinner with Michael's fam, and we're going out to Spud Street, which used to be called Mr. Potato but got rebranded. Michael has been at a work event tonight, so I've had a really chill night. I had dinner with Michael's fam and then had a shower, had a yogurt bowl, and watched a little bit of One Tree Hill, which I started watching when I finished the OC. And then I spent some time doing some foam rolling and stretching, and now I'm just chilling. Got my legs elevated for some just recovery. I'm just trying to recover. And I'm gonna have the biggest slay of sleep tonight and wake up so fresh for tomorrow. Hello, I've just been filming my little pre-race fit check. Okay, I'm about to have my pre-race snack, the huge English muffo, peanut butter honey banana. Today has been a lot of nervous energy. So I'm opening my hurdles today, and I get really, really nervous for my first hurdles because hurdles, there's a lot going on with hurdles. It's very technical. There's a lot that can go wrong. And I'm doing a new stride pattern, and I've been really nervous today. I actually had nightmares last night about it, and I've just been really trying to keep my heart rate down today, but it's been a little bit scary. I just really, really want to be happy with how I run, trying to chill, trying to just be like, whatever happens, like, it's fine, like, it's not that deep, and it's the first hurdles of many for the season. I just would love, love, love to break that minute barrier, you know? But it's okay, I gotta just enjoy the process. So I'm gonna have my snack and then we'll maybe do a little chat. But yeah, 7:30 p.m. I'm in lane 4, which we love. Conditions have been okay today, except it's just gotten really windy. But fingers crossed, it's still a few hours. It's 4:30, 3 hours till I'm on the start line, so hopefully it's not too windy. Just gonna take more pre-race fit vibes. Me like posing and be like, but on the inside I'm like, I feel like throwing up. I'm trying to like focus on the excited energy, not the nervous energy, because I do have some excitement. It's just a lot more nerves. So it's okay. It's okay. So scrummy. I'm like so glad that's over. I've been so nervous all week. Oh, hurdle opener is just like terrifying after not doing it for a while. How pretty is the sky right now? It was really messy as an opener for hurdles is, but there was a lot of winds from it, so I'm like not mad. It wasn't as fast as I wanted it, but it's like low-key my second best time ever and my fastest opener, so I'll have to take that. I wanted to like cheeky sub a minute though. But I hit 16s to hurdle 3, and then the plan was to go 17s home. But 17s was so close, I was almost like going over, like I had to chop a little bit, so it threw me off a little bit. And then in the home straight, I was like, fuck, I've got a bit of lactic. And then I got in my head at hurdle 10 and I was so scared I was gonna like not make it, so I stuttered and it fucked up hurdle 10. And then I came off hurdle 10 cooked, but I was like, nah, get to the line first, do what you can. And I was like falling the hell apart. So it was super messy, but it was mostly messy because I had to chop because I was taking, like I need to go 16s the whole way, that's the plan. But it was just like the first time doing it, I was so nervous. I'm just relieved it's done. Oh, I feel sick now though, like I want to vom. The sky is so pretty right now though. When I finished, I had the biggest migraine, and now I'm okay, I just feel sick. We're finally leaving, it's like 8:30, I'm like full recovered. So I've had a lot of time to reflect and chat to coach, Evie and everything. And I think the biggest thing I got out of it is if I 16 stride, at least like 6 flights, I reckon I'm getting too close.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so we're actually finally leaving for real. It's now almost 9. We're just too popular at the track, you know, like yapping away. Okay, so reflecting more, my coach and I both agreed that I probably lost more than a second with having to chop and change because I was just getting too close to hurdles, and I should have held 16 strides for like a lot longer, which kind of makes me excited because I know there's so much to come off. It'll feel easier and more efficient holding 16s. I actively had to slow down
to get 17s and still chop. And I didn't, Anyway, so then I got to the last flight and I was like, oh, I'm a bit cooked after all of that. And I got in my head and I fucking stuttered and had a shit hurdle. So given that it was a 61.5, which is my fastest opener with like kind of a messy, icky race, guys, sub 60 is there this season. Like we got this. And I felt strong and good for that first 3 flights. I literally was like, fuck, I am moving. Like, I feel so good. And then I actively slowed down to hit the stride that I had planned. So, I can't find my keys. But that was all I was going to finish with. I'll see you
Look,
guys
there's a rat.
Ew! We got Nando's. Yum. I got the Perry Harvest bowl with chicken tendies. Oh, it's extra zoomed in. Okay. I've got the Perry Harvest bowl, which looks scrummy. We got sweet potato chippies. Michael, what did you get? A supreme chicken wrap with barbecue sauce, which is criminal because it's Nando's. And then I've got a Coke Zero. Michael's got milk. Any of the OGs? No. I haven't had Nando's for more than a year, but I had a voucher from a year ago and used that today. So good. Babs. Also, Nando's, come on guys. It cost $6 extra to add chicken. $6, and there's 3 bits of chicken.
$2 a piece.
That's crazy. Like, be so for real, it's Nando's, it's a chicken place. How does your bowl not actually come with chicken unless you pay more? Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're doing something really fun this weekend. Are you excited? Good morning, muffins! We are excited because we are heading off to a little staycation for the weekend. Michael got gifted a little hotel overnight stay in Freo, which we're doing this weekend, and it is come at the most needed time, physically, mentally, spiritually, in every way, shape or form. And we're so excited.
Thank goodness.
Includes a massage and sauna and dinner and holy shit. So we have a super exciting, just chill, like not even exciting, but like we're just excited because it's gonna be chill.
It is exciting.
No, but like I don't mean like we're doing an exciting thing.
Oh yeah,
like it's exciting, but it's like chill. We're just gonna spend the weekend chilling in Freo, like having a little explore. Comp nights always end up being so cooked and late, as I always say in my vlogs. By the time we like got Nando's, got home and had dinner, it was like 11, and then I got to bed at like 12:30. I had such a bad sleep. I just was cooked. My whole body was in so much pain, like all of my joints and bones were like aching, and I just had like on and off nightmares. It was just not it. So I'm just excited to relax this weekend. Let's get it! Woo!
fit check. I wanted to do a little fit check, but we can't really get the whole shot. But we've just had such a nice day. I can't believe it's already like the afternoon. So we're just getting ready to go out to dinner, and we also have a little complimentary welcome drink, and we will be getting a Coke Zero. Look how cute we look. We're just in the bathroom because it has such sleigh lighting. So I'm just wearing this like a scarf, and then this cool chunky chain that I got from like these markets, if you saw that vlog. And then I didn't have a skirt that was like, I had a denim skirt, and the place we're going to is kind of a bit fancy. So I got this from Cotton On today, which you can't really see, but you'll see in pics. I'll put a pic here. But yeah, vibes.
Very vibes.
Like this whole day is just like
so nice.
Anyway, I feel like we could talk. We'll do a little catch up later about like everything, but we gotta go and enjoy our dinner. So yeah.
I need to get out of the bathroom.
It's gonna steam up way too much. We are ending the night with a sauna. It's 75 degrees in here. That is hot. Part of the gift that the package that we've been gifted is a sauna, and we're doing our sauna at 8. It's 8:10. We have had such a nice day, so just wow, like this weekend, kind of a perfect weekend.
It has been. It's like actually been like the perfect day.
See you guys tomorrow. I feel like I want to have a catch-up chat, but I just want to chill today because we're just having the best day. You feel? We have just literally had one of the best weekends. Like, oh my goodness.
Good. It's been very, very good.
Enjoying a vacation mode this weekend.
Awesome. It's been so good.
So I'm just here to do a little outro. The rest of the weekend, or today, we're gonna just do some errands for Christmas shopping, get Santa photos because we couldn't get them last week. I also wanted to have a little chat. The chat I wanted to have with you guys on Friday, but then just didn't before racing, was about body image, because I've been getting quite a lot of DMs lately from girls that are going through things that I've gone through, that I've shared a lot about, with struggling with disordered eating related to feeling like you need to be the smallest, leanest, skinniest version of yourself, and like just struggling with that side of eating disorder recovery. And I completely understand that, and that's why it took me 7 years
to recover. And I still think my body is healing. Like obviously going through metabolic injury, I've shared that like this year is my first year of getting a period and it's not even been monthly yet, but we're getting there. I thought I'd include Mikey because he is just like so understanding about it. I guess one of the things that I was going to say is like you can't wait till you feel good body image to recover. Like it's part of the process of recovering that you start to develop the sense of like self-respect and compassion, and just like also an understanding that there are going to be bad body image days and there are going to be better body image days. So throughout the process of recovery, my body's changed and I've just kind of like trusted it, accepted it, and tried to learn like this is my body. I need to like accept that everyone's body is different. Like maybe me at my healthiest isn't going to be super stick thin, and sometimes I do have days where I don't have as good body image, or everyone has, and I just tell myself like, okay, this is a normal thing, like all humans feel like this. Yeah, sometimes when you've had an eating disorder, it's really hard to deal with because you have that eating disorder voice, and sometimes I don't want to say the word fail, but sometimes you cave
Sometimes
into
you
it.
do fail.
Yeah.
That's okay to fail.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
all
it's okay.
it's about having
Yeah.
less days where you fail. So now I try, and when I have a bad body image day, I just try and think, okay, you know what, some days are good, some days are bad. Today's bad, we're just going to not focus on it today. There'll be a day where you feel better. I also try and think about like just being neutral. So rather than hating my body, just being like, okay, I'm just going to be neutral. Like it's my body, it is what it is. It's our vessel that we live in, and it's going to fluctuate. And I also try and focus on obviously my why for recovery, which is being healthy, being an athlete again that's actually performing. And I also remind myself like your body is still healing and recovering. I've had some people message about like body fat redistribution, because obviously in recovery, like often it is more normal to hold body weight around your midsection rather than arms and legs, because your body hasn't felt safe when it's been malnourished and starved, and it's trying to protect vital organs, and it's going to take time to redistribute, and it will. But sometimes when you're still healing, your body's just going to fluctuate a lot more. Like even, I don't know, I feel like my body's been going through this very late puberty this year, or second puberty, because of getting a period back and it finally starting to regulate, and it's been very up and down and fluctuating. So I always just remind myself like it's okay, like your body is fluctuating all the time. If it's a day you don't feel great, that's okay, but it's always about trying to like do the right thing, the healthy thing. Also just reminding yourself that like I just don't want to be in that place anymore. Like I feel like I'm not saying all the right things. Just reminding yourself as well like, okay, I have bad body image today, but I don't want to have an eating disorder and be at war with myself still. So I don't want to then revert back to restricting or compensating or whatever, because I need to trust the process in recovery, and like this is how far I've come, and to keep going and feeling better and healthier in yourself physically and mentally and with food, you just have to like ride out those days. Look, reassurance is good from other people, but it's also like sometimes you just need to not think about it as well. Like if you need to put on baggy clothes that day and not expose your body as much, that's actually okay. But also just getting used to your body and being like, this is my body, and it's okay if it's like not this a certain day. And comparison is also another big one, and something I was talking to Michael about before was like, from an athletic point of view, sometimes I feel like because my body is fluctuating, if I'm having a bad body image day, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm lean enough in my sport for my performance, if that makes sense. But I'm also like, okay, my body is still going through healing from this metabolic injury. Like it's still learning to get a regular period. So it's possible that like my body will change in the next few years as it stays healthy, and I just have to trust the process. Wherever my body's at now, I have to be healthy, because like reverting back to being disordered is just going to be a big step backwards, and it's not actually going to help at all.
That's the real like failure.
Yeah, and
it's
it's
up on everything that you've like worked so hard for.
And it's not going to make me any better as an athlete. If anything, it'll be worse.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like, okay, well you keep riding out the recovery process, or just doing the right thing as an athlete and a healthy human to be healthy. And if your body doesn't end up being a certain size that you feel like it should be, but that's where you're the best athlete you are at, like then that's where your healthy is. And like, I guess it really helps to me being an athlete, because I'm like, my performance is my biggest, I guess, motivator and like important to me. So like even when I have really bad body image and I might have that urge to like restrict, I also then I'm like, I have my healthy self is strong enough because I've strengthened it throughout recovery. But I'm also like aware enough to be like, okay, but this is not going to help my performance. I need to just do the right thing for my health and be consistent as an athlete. Like if I have a bad body image day, but I'm fucking running a huge PB, then I'm like, that is so much more important to me than the body image, if that makes sense. So like if I ride out the recovery process and my body isn't as small as I feel like it should be, but I'm running really good times and I'm like ranked really well in my event in the country, then I'm like,
that's just obviously where my body needs to be healthy and athletic, so I'm okay with that. So it's just a process, but I guess my main message is it's so much more important to be healthy and just trust the process, do the right thing for your body, and your body is going to be what it needs to be healthy. And everyone is so different. You can't compare yourself to someone else. So wherever your body is getting a period and it's healthy and its bones are healthy and it's well fueled and mentally well, like you're not underfueled with your brain either, because then that affects your mood, that's where you're going to have the best life and the happiest life. And it's kind of just learning to love, at least be neutral, have respect and compassion for what your body looks like in all seasons, you know, whether it's going through recovery or post-recovery, or if you haven't had an eating disorder, just on bad body image days.
Yeah.
But also just being okay with what your healthy is, because it's going to be so different to Melinda on Instagram. I don't know why that was the name I came up with.
That's Nerve, Jason's wife.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know one single Melinda. Anyway, I feel like I've gone on a tangent and I don't know if I worded it how I wanted. I'm so tired, I did not sleep well last night. But do you have anything to add?
I think it's also important to know that, like, having a bad body image day is very common. You shouldn't feel like isolated or alone in that feeling. And to think that everyone has bad body image days is a bit more comforting, because then it gives you a bit more reassurance that you can eat more on that day and you're allowed to push through, because it doesn't mean that you're the only like ugly body in the world. Like, it's very common. Like, I've never had an eating disorder myself, but I'll have days where I'm like, oh, like, have I been eating too much lately? And it's like, no, your body's just like carrying a lot of water weight, or like has a lot of inflammation, so you look a bit bigger. And that's all that's just part of everyday life, not even if you're an athlete. That's like just normal, like that's just regular human body cycles. So it's like completely fine. And also, if you have consistent good habits with your eating and you allow yourself to enjoy things every now and then, like everything in moderation, but if you're like restricting yourself, moderation is probably more than you're allowing yourself anyway. So like, allow yourself to have, like, you know, enjoyable foods, and just trust that if you stick to like a process and a plan in terms of healthy eating and healthy balance, then you'll be fine. And even if you feel bad, you shouldn't do knee-jerk reactions and start changing things.
It's just the whole trust the process, like what you're saying about, like, everyone has bad body image days, like, sometimes
literally everyone in the world has had a bad body image day. Yeah,
it's just when you've had an eating disorder, you then also have that voice or that part of you that's like, okay, well, I'm gonna now act on it and do disordered things. It's like pushing through that. And like, if I have a bad body image day, as I said, like, sometimes I'm like, okay, but 2 days ago you had a really good body image day, so instead of spiraling, just try and ignore it today, because maybe tomorrow will be a better body image day. And also just kind of trusting, like, your body does fluctuate, and sometimes from your point of view, everyone's such a critic to themselves, so you see yourself in a different way than everyone else, where you like magnify any of your insecurities.
And if other people are legitimately judging your body as well based on a bad body image day, then that is actually their problem.
Testament to that we don't really need to care about their opinion.
Yeah, that is their problem. If you're recovering from an ED or anorexia or any of the above in that situation, by refueling your body properly, and like, I'm no like qualified expert in this field, but more so just from my experience with being with Imi, is that when you're finally like giving your body the fuel that it needs, then it's going into like constant recovery mode, because you've been depleting it for so long, and it's gonna like temporarily, I guess, like screw you around a little bit, and you might feel very uncomfortable. But like you said earlier, like holding more body fat around your organs, because your body has been starved of that nutrition for so long, and you're finally giving the nutrients your body needs to recover, then your body will start to like adapt and heal in that way. But like, it's completely new for you. If you've been restricting yourself for so long and then you finally give your body the nutrients it needs,
it's not used to.
Then it's not used to, and it's not like an order. Like, something that you always say to me is that, oh, I'm at this weight now and I'm eating this many calories, so I should be like healthy. Like I should just be there now. It's like, no, you need to be doing that consistently for a while so your body gets used to that.
Because it's metabolic injury healing. It's a huge injury to recover from. Your body has so many systems to recover. So I feel like that's the main thing, is like just trusting that your body's going to change, and it's going to, when you stick to recovery, it'll eventually be safe and feel fully recovered, and it's going to be physically where it needs to be. And then you kind of just like have to learn to either have that self-love and compassion, or just like that self-respect where you're like, okay, this is where my body is. And as Michael was saying to me before, he was like, yeah, your body's changing a lot because it's still going through that process. And like
you've been eating consistently for the last year, and you've sort of been on and off eating consistently before that, but this last year is the first year you've been actually consistent, and you're still recovering, so it's okay. Like it takes time, like I guess takes time
with athletes recovering, like, because there are times when athletes do like lean up for like an important event. I wouldn't do that to my body for like until it was fully recovered and healthy for like a few years. And I was saying to Michael, like, maybe even then my body would just be where it needs to be, because it always was before I was like ever unwell. Like I was just naturally at the body type I needed to be at. And I was like, it either will naturally change to what it needs to be. Obviously with a lot of training you get more muscle mass, and with running and doing an event where you're running a lot, you end up being like, bunny ears here, leaner. But like if you end up being an athlete who performs their best, not as lean as you think, and that's what gets you to be on a national team, that's just like, that's all that matters. Like
it's also like Imi also says this to me as well, is like, oh, my motivation to eating well is I'm competing this weekend or something like that. And I'm always saying that your motivation for eating well should always be because you are fueling your body to the best of its needs, and
because you actually just want to be the healthiest person.
And that will help you
physically, mentally, emotionally.
That will just help you become the best version of yourself, full stop. Not just for competing, for everything, for your mental state, so you can have better relationships with your loved ones, for your work, for everything, so you can just be happier within yourself. And I think you are going to be happier if you are fueling your body well and you are happy within emotionally than if you have your dream body and are depleted. That is like probably the biggest takeaway.
I feel like it's the whole concept of a dream body. Like all of us are skewed by the fact that everyone on this planet has grown up with like a skinny, what's the word? Skinny privilege, diet culture society. Like the ideal body image is a specific thing. And it's like, it doesn't mean everyone's healthy body type fits within those limits.
I think when you're at your best body type and your best body weight and body fat percentage, and then you give yourself time to recover and be like sustainable in your regular body cycles and stuff like that, and you give yourself enough time in that body, then your body image within yourself will be so much better, and you will learn to like genuinely love that body and find the beauty in it, because it actually like there is nothing attractive about being underfueled.
No.
Like absolutely nothing.
Especially
and you can
mentally
tell.
and emotionally. You're not, your soul is depleted.
You have no soul.
I'll just put a podcast up here that I've recently recorded, but basically it's kind of the way that when you recover, you learn to strengthen that part of you that's like emotionally healthy and has self-compassion. And that's how you kind of deal with bad body image days, because you learn to just be respectful to yourself, even if you don't love your body image that day. It's like, well, I have enough self-respect to be okay. I feel like we could chat about this literally forever, so I think we'll wrap it up because it's been like almost 20 minutes. So if you guys actually want more on this, because I feel like this was such a, I have so much I want to say, but my head just really jumbled with it.
I need to write it down.
I feel like it needs to just be like, so if you have any questions or things you want to hear, just let me know and we can chat more about it. I'll get Michael in if you guys like hearing his 2 cents, because I feel like it's really helpful to hear just another person's opinion. But we're gonna get along with our day. So I guess take home of that is bad body image days happen, but it's just about trusting the process and trusting that whatever you do, that's the healthiest choice for you emotionally and mentally, and in that recovery, like do the right thing, don't restrict. That is what's going to help you get to where you're the healthiest physically, mentally, emotionally, and be able to be happy and live a happy life where your enjoyment in life and self-worth and being safe and comfortable in the world isn't based on how thin you look or just how you look in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was hella long, so it's probably gonna be a whole freaking hour. Give the video a like, subscribe, follow our Instas, check out the potty, use all my discount codes linked below, treat yourself and me low-key because I get commission. Get yourself an ultra human ring. I'll see you guys in the next vlog, which will probably be next year. Bye.